Hi everyone, I'm Andrea D'Onofrio and I'm a psychotherapist, integrative wellness counselor, and Reiki practitioner at Sunnyside Healing Arts in Toronto. I'm making this video today because I was recently inspired by a really beautiful quote that helped me to get through a really challenging situation. I wanted to share it with you to see if it might help you get through some challenging situations of your own. The motivational quote that I saw on a day that was a very challenging day was as follows: "When you finally let something go, something better will come along." And isn't that so true? But isn't that so hard to do sometimes? So just briefly, the upsetting incident that I experienced was a canceled vacation. So I was really emotional about that in the beginning. When we have upsetting incidents, they affect us mind and body. We think about it cognitively, we attach to emotions, and we experience it at the physical and energetic level as well. So when I had the upsetting incident, I had the cognitions going on, like, why did this happen? Why did this happen to me? Does this say something about me? Do my friends not like me? Are they unreliable? What all these types of cognitions were going through my mind. Why can't I have what I want? Why is this so challenging? Etc. And then it brought out some really uncomfortable emotions, such as hurt, disappointment, and sadness. I reacted accordingly. I cried, I got upset, I called somebody, and I yelled a little bit, said some kind of unkind things, and then I was really feeling it in my physical body too. I was breaking out in a cold sweat. I felt dizzy, my head was buzzing, I could feel it in my heart chakra, I could feel it in my throat chakra, which is why I was yelling. This is Sunny from Sunnyside Healing Arts. I'd like to call him my therapy dog. He's moreover a dog that would benefit from therapy, but he alternately has no problem holding on to things that he shouldn't be holding on to, except socks. So anyways, that's where I was at when I was in my emotional reaction. I was really holding on. I was really attached. And it's interesting because we do attach so much to negative emotions. And the more we work them, the more we think the thoughts and feel the feelings and experience the uncomfortable physical symptoms, the more it gets magnified. We start with a small upset, and then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it can really control us. So then I was able to come down enough to understand that I could make a different choice. How can I work with this situation so that I'm not holding on to it and it's not hurting me anymore? So when I saw this quote, I was like, yes, do I want to hold on to the pain, or do I want to release it so that I can move on? And so I was glad that I was able to make that choice at that time. So to work with the cognitions, instead of thinking the negative thoughts, I started thinking, okay, instead of attaching to why has this happened to me, or why is this situation going on, why is this happening for me? What is it that I can learn in this situation? Is it possible that perhaps it's better for me to stay home during this time period and not go away so that I can focus on my business? Or maybe my body just needs totally a rest and not to go away at all. Maybe even packing is too much for me to do right now. Maybe there's something else that's going to come up. Maybe there's going to be a fabulous New Year's party that I want to go to that I wouldn't have been able to if I was away, etc., etc. And then with the emotions, what about feeling relieved, excited about what's to come, focusing on opportunity, feeling joyful that I can be at home over the holidays with friends and family? How about that? Other cognitions as well, like, hey, you know what? Maybe there's something going on with my friends. Maybe they're not able to do it right now, and that's okay. It actually doesn't say anything about me. It's just situational. It is what it is, and we're all doing our best to get through. And then as soon as we start working with the emotions and the cognitions like that, all of a sudden we start to induce the relaxation response in the body. Then I'm not breaking out in a cold sweat anymore. I get clarity in my head because I don't have all of these uncomfortable cognitions roaming around and creating havoc. I'm not experiencing intensely negative emotions. So then all of a sudden I can breathe, I can expand, which allows me to create different choices with thoughts, experience different emotions, and have a more settling experience. So I'm not holding on to pain. I'm using it as a tool for growth and change and a positive experience so that I can learn and transform. So I really hope that this was helpful for you. I'm going to post the quote to Instagram because it was so special for me. And I hope that these tools and coping skills might be helpful for you going forward. And I hope you enjoy. All the best.